Do you feel like you've been learning English for years but you still can't speak it fluently? You're listening, you're practicing, you're watching videos like this one, but nothing seems to work. I have been there. A few years ago, I was exactly where you are. I struggled a lot. I would get stuck mid sentence, forget simple words, even after years of learning. I tried so many methods, some were useless, and a few actually worked. So today, I want to save you years of struggle. I'm going to share 5 lessons that helped me become fluent faster, and they can do the same for you. The first lesson is that pronunciation matters more than grammar. Not long ago, a friend said to me, "Asim, I want to learn English just like you. Which grammar book should I buy?" I laughed and told him, at the beginning you shouldn't focus on grammar at all. Focus on how you sound when you speak. Let me explain. If two people came to me, one with good pronunciation but bad grammar, the other with amazing grammar but terrible pronunciation, I would always prefer to talk to the first one. Why? Because it's easier to understand someone who sounds clear. Here is how you can improve your pronunciation. Start with the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet Chart. You don't need to memorize all the symbols. Just practice the sounds. Here are a few important sounds that you will come across when you speak. The first one is the flap T. When the T sound comes between two vowel sounds, that T sound turns soft. It sounds like a soft D sound. For example, in words like butter, stutter, fatter, flatter. The second one is the V sound. I used to say this verb instead of verb. To make this sound, put your upper teeth on your lower lip and make a little vibration. Try saying verb, vacation, vibration. Also know the difference between the W sound and the V sound, like in wet, vet. Do you feel the difference? Wet, vet. The next sound is the TH sound, the th sound. Most people say this wrong. To say this correctly, place your tongue between your teeth slightly and let some air pass. Try saying think, throw, teeth. These are just a few examples. Use the IPA chart to practice the other sounds as well. Practice regularly and you will sound much better. Better, the flap T. Notice it? The second lesson is to speak clearly, not fast. The other day I saw a video of a teacher speaking insanely fast, like 3x speed. I couldn't understand a single word he said. His grammar was bad, his pronunciation was worse, and the speed just made everything worse. Here's the truth. The goal of a language is to be understood, not to impress people with speed. If you speak naturally fast, even in your native language, that's fine, but don't force speed in English, because when you do, you will start making mistakes, skipping words, or forgetting what to say next. Always choose clarity over speed. I naturally speak at a moderate pace, even in my own language. I take my time. In English, I do the same. No one has ever said, "Asim, you're not fluent in English because you speak slowly," and they won't say that to you either. If you struggle with pace, practice reading out loud. Pick an English book, read it aloud. Focus on saying every word clearly. If you want to take this a step further, put a pen like this between your teeth and read. Yes, seriously, it will stretch the muscles in your mouth and you will speak much more clearly afterward. The next lesson I learned is that practice alone will not make you fluent. I know this is controversial, but I have to say it. People always say, just practice more and you will get fluent. Well, yes and no. When you're a beginner, practice helps a lot, but once you reach the intermediate level, more practice doesn't always necessarily mean more progress. Why? Because you're just repeating the same mistakes over and over. The only way to improve is through feedback. Here is how to fix your mistakes in 3 levels. Level 1. Give yourself feedback. Record yourself speaking for 5 minutes. Listen to it carefully and find your mistakes. But remember, by doing this, you can only fix the mistakes you know about. But what about the mistakes you don't know about that you make? Well, that's where level 2 comes in. Level 2 is to practice with a partner. Talk to a speaking partner or a friend who's learning English. Ask them to stop you and correct you during conversations. This is helpful, but keep in mind they might not catch everything, especially if they're not fluent themselves. The third level is to get a teacher. This is the most powerful one. A teacher can tell you what you're doing wrong, how to fix it, how to improve faster. A lot of you asked me for this. That's why I started a private community. Inside, we do live calls together. I give personalized feedback, and also you get speaking partners and friends to practice with. You will find the link below in case you want to join. The fourth thing that's going to help you become fluent in English is to create an English environment. I believe immersion is the best way to learn a language. That's how we learned our native languages. You've probably seen someone who doesn't even know how to read or write, but after a few years of living abroad, they return speaking fluent English. It's all about the environment. Thanks to the internet, you can create that environment from anywhere. You don't have to go to an English speaking country for that. Here's how to immerse yourself in English from home. Follow English speaking influencers, YouTubers, TikTokers, people who make videos on Instagram in English. Watch their content every day. You will unconsciously copy how they speak. Do your daily tasks in English. Write your to-do list in English. Text your friends in English. Journal in English, because why not? Stalk an English speaking celebrity. Pick your favorite singer or movie star. Follow them everywhere on social media. Watch their interviews, listen to their music, read about them. Become obsessed. It's easier to learn from someone who you already like. Start a social media account where you make videos in English. No fancy editing, just hold your phone like this and talk for 1 to 2 minutes about any topic you like and post that content on the social media platform, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Do it daily for a month. You will improve a lot, I promise you. And who knows, you might even build a following. The fifth step is to set the right expectations and goals. This is a big one. Most people have completely unrealistic expectations. They say things like, I want to be fluent in 7 days, or I'll go from zero to fluency in just 30 days. Let me be honest with you. That's not going to happen. These YouTube videos promising you fluency in 30 days, they're just trying to get views, and they're messing with your mindset. You set huge goals, you don't achieve them, and then you blame yourself and feel guilty. It becomes a cycle, and we have to fix that by being realistic. Give yourself at least 6 months to reach fluency as a beginner. If you're intermediate, maybe 3 months, but not 7 days. Come on. Focus on the journey, not the deadline. Watch shows you love, make friends, have fun with English. Don't think too much about the goal. Just enjoy the process and get better each day. That's how I did it. Right now, if you're struggling with English and can't speak fluently, guess what? I was exactly where you are, and these 5 lessons helped me. It took me years of trial and error to learn them, and I'm sharing them with you so you don't have to go through the same struggle I went through. If you're having trouble learning vocabulary and don't know the right way to remember words, watch this video next. In there, I teach you step by step how to learn and remember vocabulary as a beginner. Alright, I hope this lesson was helpful. See you in the next one.